Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, a presidency which was dominated by the American Civil War. He was born on February the 12th, 1809, in Kentucky. He spent his first years living in a log cabin. His family were very poor. His mother died when he was only 9 years old, which in turn put a great strain on his relationship with his father being lazy and lacking in ambition. All these traits that were the opposite to what Lincoln yearned for. A love of knowledge made Lincoln into a well-spoken, intelligent, and popular young man. He was a great orator, and people listened, be it at the kitchen stove, at the storefronts, courthouses. And after a term at the Illinois State Legislature, he decided to practice law, where he passed the bar in 1837. He then moved on to Springfield, where he met Mary Todd, and he got married to Mary on November the 4th, 1842. The following years, Lincoln spent his time practicing law, and in 1858 decided to challenge Stephen Douglas for his seat in the U.S. Senate. However, Lincoln lost the election, but gained attention from the National Republican Party leaders and won the party nomination for president in 1860. In the national presidential election, he would again face his rival Stephen Douglas. They had very differing views. Stephen Douglas was saying that democracy is compatible with slavery. Lincoln had to change that idea, or his challenge to slavery would be undone. Lincoln won the election, but his views on slavery were not at all popular with the South. And on the inauguration of March 1861, 7 southern states had seceded from the Union. On April the 12th, 1861, the Confederacy fired on Fort Sumter in South Carolina. America's most deadly war had begun. As soon as it began, Lincoln tried to make the war about maintaining the Union so as not to offend the loyal slave states, but eventually he shifted the cause to the abolishment of slavery. On January the 1st, 1863, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, an order that freed all the slaves in the southern states, and a few years later he helped to pass the 13th Amendment to the Constitution, which made slavery illegal everywhere in the United States. The Civil War finally ended on April the 9th, 1865. With the war over, Lincoln could look forward to better times ahead, and the Reconstruction effort had already begun in haste. However, there were some people who did not accept the outcome of the war. John Wilkes Booth believed that Abraham Lincoln was an evil man, and by killing him, he would be doing a great service to his nation and race. On April the 14th, 1865, John Wilkes Booth shot the president at Ford's Theater, Washington, D.C. Lincoln was taken across to the street to a boarding house, where he died 9 hours later. The nation had lost a great leader at a time when they needed him most.